Okay, I get asked all the time, how to lose 20 pounds in 30 days. There's tons of videos out here showing that lately, and I get asked at least once every other day. And then I get asked about how to lose 5 pounds in a week. And I'm going to give you the 5 go-tos, no matter what. And it doesn't involve craziness, it involves habits. That's it. So pay attention. Hit that like button, please. Subscribe. Forward this to somebody that you love that you feel wants to lose some weight, keep some muscle, and gain some muscle, because that's what this is really about. My passion as a fitness coach has been that's the foundation. Is not just the fitness part, but the nutrition part. Converting over to more nutrition that like I've done over the last 8 years, I pride myself on helping people lose great deals of belly fat, back fat, right? And oblique fat. And we all don't want to say the word fat because it's about shaming. No, we know how unhealthy it is as we get older to lose belly fat, and how bad it is for the organs, for your liver, for your pancreas, for your intestines, your stomach, your kidneys. They need room. And pounding 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds of belly fat around them, visceral fat, just isn't good. Okay, it's not good for you. It's not good for your family, your kids, your grandchildren. Come on. That's what my passion has been about. So I know quite a few things, and I take pride in knowing what it takes to lose belly fat. And I try to keep it very simple. And it's about preserving too. It's about preserving the muscle and building some muscle. That's what you choose to do. We all come into a place where we either want to lose weight or we want to gain muscle, right? Doing it all at the same time can be very difficult. But this is all about making it to where it's not difficult, breaking the science down into real life, okay, to optimize your lifestyle. So, what we're going to talk about today are 5 things, 5 sort of golden, I don't want to say golden rules, tips, tricks. I hate any of that nonsense. This is real life. This is what it would take if I were sitting down with somebody right now to lose 20 pounds. Number 1, figure these out. Figure your macros. Get your protein right, get your fats right, get your carbohydrates in check. And what I mean by those carbohydrates, they are the number 1 macro that is abused. We overeat them. We overeat the packaged foods, cookies, cakes, ice cream, donuts, anything that's in the, come on, we get it, okay? We abuse rice, pasta. I mean, have you ever seen some of these burrito wraps at places? It's got 3 cups. I measured it out one time. I'm going to bring one time and measure the rice out. It's insane to think about. But getting your protein right, 1 gram. I know some people are going to be like, oh, listen, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, muscle mass is great. For instance, if if a person weighing 250 pounds doesn't really need 250 grams of protein a day, because their muscle mass could be, let's say, 210 pounds of muscle mass. I'm just using it as a number. So I would say 190 to 210 grams of protein every day for the foreseeable future. Now, it's better than 400 to 500 grams of carbohydrates for the foreseeable future if you don't need those. Okay, you need protein. Protein is the foundation. I don't want to hear about keeps you from getting hungry, and okay, it's a given. It helps you maintain muscle. It helps you build muscle. It helps you repair other parts of your body. Your immune system, as you get older, will suck up a good portion of this protein. Okay, it will. Right? All right. So fats there are essential fats. There are essential proteins. Okay, fats are important. Carbohydrates, they're important. But that leads me to number 2 in a minute. Getting these right should be your main priority before you start any type of 30-day challenge to lose weight. Because number 2 here is being in a caloric deficit. You have to be in a caloric deficit for any diet to work. I don't care what diet you put in front. What word you put in front of diet. Keto, vegan. I don't care what it is. If you are not in a caloric deficit, you are going to lose. You will not lose any weight, that is. And you will gain more weight as time goes on. So in order to do this, you got to be in a healthy caloric deficit, all right, based on these macros for your body. My macros for today I put up are 2750, 2,750 calories for today, 1.25 grams of protein for me, and then I build the rest of these around the day for my meals, all right? That being said, I am going to burn about 3,500 to 3,600 calories. So I'm in a pretty good deficit for today with a high amount of protein, decent amount of fat for my body, and a decent amount of clean carbohydrates. And this is the way that looks. And I'm going to keep it very simple. I eat 4 meals, okay? 2 large ones, 2 small ones. Every meal has protein in it. The 2 small snacks are 30 to 40 gram protein snacks. So I'm getting almost half of my protein for the day in my 2 snacks. The rest of it comes in the 2 larger meals. Now, the timing of this comes with the carbohydrates. I only eat carbs for what I'm doing for that day, for that moment, for those moments. Meaning, majority of my carbs come in my first meal, and the other half will come in that second large meal. And the timing of it, it's about 12 to 1 o'clock during the day. And I'm at my peak during the day, by the way. I am hungry, of course, number 1. Number 2, I'm actually out there. I'm working out with not only myself, but with clients. And by the time that part of the day comes, I'm at 10 to 11,000 steps every day, like clockwork, sometimes even more. Because from 7 o'clock in the morning to that, I'm just on the go. Now, you're saying, what do I eat before? I don't. I fast. And that's going to lead me to another step here that you can plug into this. But my timing, I don't eat carbohydrates for what I'm not doing. If I'm not doing nothing today, like being sedentary, doing no workouts, paperwork, doing whatever, it's doing this, sitting and not really doing anything, but still hitting my 10,000 steps, my carbohydrates are very low. I still eat them. I still eat two bigger meals, but there are a lot less of those. A lot. By quite a big margin. And these calories go down to about 2,250. Okay? It's a big difference. Structuring timing when it comes to those carbohydrates. All right? So timing is number 3. Number 4 here is really intermittent fasting. Fasting, it's just timing. It's timing of eating. I choose to skip breakfast. I go 16 to 18 hours without eating. And 7 to, let's say, 8 of those hours are me sleeping. I don't need to be eating during that time anyway. And then there's in the morning, I'm on the go, which it's my lifestyle. Again, this is built around my lifestyle, and I'm just on the go, right? It can help. I have clients that have lost quite a bit of body fat, very quickly by utilizing intermittent fasting and plugging in certain diets to these macros. Whether it's keto, vegan, carnivore, whatever it is, okay? If you're on carnivore or keto, you're not eating carbs, but this works on any diet is what I'm getting at. It works on any diet, and there's a lot of foods that you don't have to exclude out of your life, okay? I'm not saying you're going to eat donuts every day and cookies, cakes, and ice cream. I get it, but that leads me to the final part of this, number 5, is replace foods in a way to where you're not eating a lot of high processed foods, meaning cakes, cookies, donuts, crackers, okay, pastas, not a lot. You don't have to eliminate it. It should be part of those. It can be, but going to a more of a whole food scenario for those 30 days and beyond, and then plugging things back in moderation. And I'm not going to bore you to death with the word moderation, but in putting this all together in the middle here, you want to trade your regular scale, the scale that your body scale that you weigh yourself on, for a food scale. Start weighing these macros out for about a week of that 30 within that 30 days. Do that, or 10 days. Weigh your protein out. Find what 30 grams, 40 grams of protein weighs. Plan 4 or 5 meals out and put the protein and fats in there first. And then build your carbs around the rest. But using a scale to measure all that out. You will start to figure out and see over time what certain portions look like. And you won't have to overanalyze everything or micromanage everything. And it becomes part of your lifestyle. Okay? And this is what I coach. I have 7 spots every month open. So if you want to be part of something fantastic that becomes part of your lifestyle optimization, an evergreen system when it comes to losing fat, keeping it off, maintaining muscle, and building some muscle if you choose to do so within the system, within the core evergreen system. It is a very good program for men and women. Body fat doesn't exclude genders. Trust me, it doesn't. If you want to become part of this, type the word evergreen, compound word, it's 2 words actually, into the comments, and I will reach out to you to talk one-on-one. The program is fantastic. It's 90 days, and it goes through an entire year, okay, of guaranteed fat loss in a way that is healthy, precise, something you can live with constantly, okay? And we do this together, lots of one-on-one together, and lots of accountability together, and building it out for you specifically. Not really expensive, like I said, compared to the alternative. So hit me up, Evergreen. Talk to you soon. Live life. Yeah, come on, let's do this.